Man, hey man, just want to stop by. Know you guys were probably looking for a video to drop on this past Sunday on the Corner Pocket. We actually took the Sunday off to rest, man. We have been busy for weeks and weeks, booked with guests. September's looking pretty on fire with guests coming in. We got some surprise guests, man. Thank you guys for the support, man. You know, helping us get on the road to getting the word out. The Corner Pocket is a positive environment. Please like and share this on your social media platform. Tell people to come subscribe to support a positive movement, man. All we want to do is just to encourage you guys, make you laugh, make you think, to just make your life a little bit better when you get a little bit of piece of the DCP pie. On today is a DCP moment. Not gonna hold you long. Try to make these videos short as possible. I was reminded of talking to a friend on the other day, and he had to fly from one destination to his other destination. He had to leave the home state to another destination. He had to fly. And I'm reminded of like airplanes and airlines. When you get ready to book a trip, you know, there's what you call as a pilot. He flies it. The name of this moment is trust the pilot. And for those who like to hear the word and is scripturally in their life, Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. So I want to just take you guys on a quick little trip on an airline called the Heavenly Airlines. So first of all, I want to thank you for purchasing your ticket on Heavenly Airlines, where the pilot is God, his co-pilot is Jesus, and they have a flight monitor named the Holy Spirit. Please fasten your seatbelts as we get ready for takeoff. Hopefully this is encouraging to you. Hopefully you can get something out of it. I know you will be blessed. The first thing is, when you get ready to fly, you buy your ticket. You gotta trust that. Trusting the pilot means you have to trust the pilot, which means that you have to let go of trying to be in control. You know, on this journey in life, sometimes you have control freaks and you have people that have to be in control, and then you have some people that just go with the flow. And the first thing you have to understand is that when you trust God, or you trust in your pilot, or the universe, whatever energy you call it, when you're trusting, you have to let go of control. You have to let go of trying to be in control. And oh my God, this is not in their relationships, in marriages and relationships. When you trust your partner, that means you let go of the right to try to control them. When you trust your partner, you let go of the right of trying to control them. Because if you know that the pilot is leading them, you already know that you're not in control. So trusting the pilot means you have to let go of trying to be in control. The pilot don't need our help in driving the plane. The pilot knows where the plane is going. He just needs us to buckle our seatbelt, trust the ride, and let him be in control. The second thing you got to understand is this isn't the pilot's first flight. He has experience in flying passengers. This is not God's first flight. He's been flying these airlines from beginning to now. And so he has experience in flying passengers, meaning God has done this over and over again. You're not the first one to go through what you're going through. You're not the first one to be divorced, to be foreclosed, to be in debt, to get betrayed, to be lied on, to be laid off, to get looked over for the promotion. You're not the first one to be on this flight. Like, God is experienced in handling these issues, handling these situations, and he's so big and powerful, he can handle my stuff and your stuff and somebody else's stuff all at the same time. But the first thing is you got to trust him, and the second thing is you got to understand he has experience in this. The third thing, you got to remember the flights that you have flown before with the pilot. This is, like I just said in point two, this is not your first rodeo. You remember before when you didn't have enough for the bills. You remember before when you were without a job. You remember before when you didn't know if you're going to eat. And he's came through before. So you got to remember, sometimes I heard somebody said, let your memory be a best friend to your faith. Meaning, remember the times that God's done these things for you and done it over and over again. Or remember the times that things have worked out for you. Just when you thought things were going crazy, insane, and you didn't see no light at the end of the tunnel, here comes God making a way. I know there's somebody out there was in a situation where it was just seeing bad news after bad news after bad news. Like, oh my God, can something good just happen? Can I not have a cloudy day today? Can I just have some sunshine? A little bit of sunshine? I think Frankie Beverly says the song Joy, pump it up, and rain. Maybe that's not the artist, but sunshine instead of pain. I think that's the lyrics. You know what I mean? I think that was Rob Bass. That wasn't Frankie Beverly. Rob Bass. But still, remember the times that God has brought you through over and over again, and let your memory be a friend to your faith. Here's the fourth thing. The pilot cannot start your flight if the plane is overweighted. They have this weight regulation for planes. They have to have a certain weight limit. And if the plane is over that weight limit, they won't take off. You got to unload some baggage. You got to unload some unnecessary weight in order for the plane to be able to take off. There's some things and habits in your life you're going to have to let go. There may be some friendships. There may be some relationships. There may be some work ships, some boo ships, the one night stand ships, the booty call ships that you may have to let go because it's weighing you down. I know it looks cute. I know it sounds cute. I know it says the right things, but sometimes the wrong thing says the right thing. Sometimes that person sounds right, but it's really wrong. What I'm saying is, everything that looks good and blows the whistles is not necessarily good for you. You know, just because they may say this and you're like, oh, I was waiting for them to say this. Or just because they may do this, oh, I was waiting for them to do this, does not mean that might be the right person. Sometimes God gives you warnings about things that are not good for you. Sometimes it just smacks you right in the face. And it's up to you to realize, like, oh my God, like, I've been praying about this. I haven't got no answer. Yes, you did get the answer. It's just the answer you didn't like. Your plane cannot take off if it's overweight. It cannot take off. You cannot take unforgiveness to your next level. You cannot take bitterness and anger and vengeance and getting even with people to the next level with you. In this new season, you're going to have to prune yourself and strip yourself of things that have been holding you down. Number 5, the pilot knows the directions to get you to your destination safely. He knows the destination. He says, in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plan to give you a hope, a future, and for you to prosper, man. Like, God already has the plan laid out for your life. The way that you connect and walk in the plan, you have to connect with Him, man. It's simple, man. He knows the directions. He knows the directions that He has for you. Let Him fly the plane. I'm telling you, a lot of times we wreck the planes in our lives, or we abort the flight, or we delay the flights because, one, I said in point 1, you won't let Him have control. Let Him have control. Trust Him, man. Trust Him. He knows how to get you to your destination safely. Number 6, I tell you, I'm not going to hold y'all long. Just because the pilot may have to make a detour or your flight may be delayed doesn't mean you won't make it to your destiny on time. I've heard instances where, and I've been on a flight to where the plane had to circle around, and either because of bad weather or the runway was crowded, and they had to circle around, wait till a runway cleared. Not that you wasn't going to land safely, and not that you didn't arrive at your destination. It just wasn't safe enough for you to land yet because the runway was crowded. Don't be alarmed when He gets rid of some things so you can land safely. Don't be alarmed. It may even be family members that you may have to leave alone. It may be some close best friends, your boo, that you may have to leave alone so you can land, man. Your destiny, your assignment is so important. It's so important to some people that you don't even know. It's so important to God that God is willing to delay some things in order for you to get yourself in order so you can be able to fulfill what He's calling you to do. It's not that the calling has left. It's not that your destiny has left. It's just that there's some things that are in the way. There's some things in the way. And it's up to you to trust Him to remove those things. I want to encourage you with this. Sometimes detours and delays may be needed to avoid danger ahead. On freeways, you may see signs that may say the original way to get to your destination may be under construction, and you may need to take a detour. It may take a little longer to get there, but the point is you'll make it there. The construction that may be going on in your life may be a time for you to build your character, your integrity, your maturity level, your mindset. Trim the fat off of you. Sometimes you may have to postpone going on a date by saying, I'm still under construction. That right there. You may have to postpone some dates. You may have to postpone some decisions and postpone going to hang out saying, I'm under construction. You know, I realize that we're all still a work in progress. No one has made it. No, somebody said they have arrived. I'm scared of you. I need to be around folks that are still in a work in progress. That means you're not perfect. That means you still got work to do. Make sure you check in with the pilot before you make any major decisions. Make sure you pray and check in with the pilot before you make any major decisions. Once again, I'm going to give you a short little story. I was going golfing a while ago, and the route that I was taking, I had some detours. And I'm like, man, I'm about to get there later than normal. I'm about to be late. I'm going to miss my tee time. And I didn't realize, like, the time that was allotted when I first left, even including the detours, I still got there on time. It made me go a different way. And I'm thinking, like, I'm about to be late, man. I'm about to turn around. But I still got there on time. Trust God in the detours. Trust God in the delays. It doesn't mean you're not going to make it on time. It just means you're taking a different route. Sometimes He has to take you a different route to get you from danger, from haters, from liars, from people that are going to betray you. Sometimes your delays and your detours are a protection for you. I didn't get that, man. I had to experience that. Sometimes His protection comes in delays and detours. So I hope that this moment of trust the pilot was a blessing to you. No, it was a blessing to me, man. I still sometimes doubt. It's human nature that we doubt. But we have to learn to turn our doubt into faith and trust the pilot. He's going to get you there on time. This has been a DCP moment. Please like, subscribe, and share this video on all your social media platforms. Thank you again for your support. Me and D Nice love you guys. DCP fans, we love you guys. And until next time, be blessed. Peace.